welcome back to Monster Trail Cams, and today I have a crazy episode for you guys with tons of clips that you do not want to miss. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and like it right now, because our first clip is truly unbelievable, guys. It's 2 clips. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Now, this is not one, it is 2 clips. They seem similar, but don't worry, I'm going to pause it. For one, what is this creature? I don't believe this is a wolf. Is this like a skinwalker or something else? Because look, I'm about to pause it right here so you can check this out, okay? Look at its eyes. The eyes are scary, creepy, right? But they look kind of normal, right? Like kind of normal. Because the next video I'm going to show you, just so you know it's not the same video, if you go look at this one again, you can see it takes 2 steps. The other one takes 3 steps. Now, this guy says that he has one of those 360 type cameras that follows, and he has them in a couple different spots in the woods, and that's when he caught this. And he had to send it in, and I'm so thankful he sent it to me. So let's give a shout out to Clayton for that. But look at the eyes, okay? Normal, everything. Okay, now let's get into the next video. And here, you're going to see what I'm saying. Ready? This one finishes. Now this one, 1, 2, 3. And look at those eyes. 4 steps, different. And look at the eyes. It's like the same creature, maybe a mother, brother of it, but it's different. And now, I paused it here because I want you to see, look how the eyes start. They're yellow from the beginning, okay? I don't know how AI, maybe CGI could do this, but look, let's fast forward a little bit. Still yellow as it's turning and walking away, okay? I don't know anybody who could personally pull this off. This could be fake. Don't get me wrong. But is this the elusive Dogman? Is it? Or is this a skinwalker? I am literally dying to know. I have no idea, but when I saw this, it's just made me so excited for this whole video. Nothing but bangers on this video. But, like always, I need to know what you guys think in the comments. Is this legit? Let me know. Now, as you take a step back and take a look at the woods are very appropriate considering our next clip. Now, this clip, believe it or not, was a couple years old, but I just found it, and I hope you guys haven't seen it before. And I don't know if you have, because literally I tried to trace it, and I could not find who originally posted it, the OP. So it's unknown for the credit. But this is really crazy, and we're about to break it down, because if this is real, then I have no idea what this is, and this could bump my meter up from 87 to 88%, but let's take a look. Yeah, so, as I play it slower this time, we're going to actually stop and zoom in right here. I think I caught the face. I think this is the best of the face. It's the best I could do to catch the face, but look at how the face looks a little paler than the rest of the body. That really intrigued me. That's like, okay, I actually don't think this is somebody in a costume. At least I hope not, because the shaky footage, that's usually from adrenaline, people being scared. So I hope that's what this is from. We could be getting duped like always, but of course, the more I zoom in, blah, right? But let's go back to it. Okay. There's another spot I want to pause it at. Look at that. That's just a crazy look. It looks pretty big too. And then right here, boom, when it's running away, look at that. Look at how the arm is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just, the V-shaped body, how like up to the shoulders looks huge. And I just don't think that's a human in a fur coat. I don't know. I'm up to 88%. I said it. I don't know if we'll ever get to 100. We might get to 90, but 88% from now on after like the 30th video I've done. So not that bad, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Not in the comments. You guys say, oh, don't say let me know in the comments. So let me know not in the comments. How about that, Steve? Jeez. Okay. Yeah, look at that. See, of course, we zoom in even more, and it just looks like a blob. But nothing to worry about, because this next one isn't so sweet to see a daughter and a mother having a good time, relaxing. But what happens when that little girl sees a demonic entity? Yes, that's true. This video has been making the rounds, and I thought I would play it. Because, it's interesting. Somebody did some very good work on the back end in this, or a black shadow has shown its face for maybe the first time that I've ever seen in real life that could be real. Whatever. Just take a look at this. Look.
There's nothing here, and I need to finish this video, so I'm doing it. So, this is a turning board, and I'm going to turn it. Mom is back! Why is this door open?
Yeah, okay, like always this could be BS, but look at that. Where the circle is. You see, it's like, that's some good editing, or it's real, but I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm gonna tell you why I think over 50% that this is real. Look at her reaction right now. Check this out. Okay, now I say this every week only because I know half of you would absolutely love these stories on my other main channel, Mr. E-Files. Totally factual stories that you will absolutely love. And next week, I may be doing something that has to do with cryptids, so you might want to check that out. But after this, when you're bored, definitely click on it. It'll be on the end screen and the link will be in the description. But for this next one is crazy. This next one was on Navajo land in Arizona. And that's where this picture was taken. So take a look. Now look at this picture. This is kind of incredible, right? And to be honest, why I believe this picture more than a bunch of other pictures is because the Navajo took it. And if you know anything about Native Americans, they revere and have reverence for these creatures that we call Sasquatch or Bigfoot. And I think this is just amazing. Look at the size of this. There's no way this is a person playing a prank or anything like this. This is definitely something that they caught on a picture. Now, whether it's a bear standing up or the actual Bigfoot, that is for you to decide. But as we kind of just zoom in a little bit, it's hard to tell. You know, the face and the body could be a bear. It really could. But then we have to take into question why the person took this and floated it as Bigfoot, because the Native American people I've met, they are very extremely honest, and I don't think they would do this for views or anything else. So I don't know, something about that makes me think whatever this is, they thought at least that it was the revered Bigfoot. Okay, I mean, look how big that thing is. That's a huge black bear, because remember, black bears are the smallest in America of the bears. It goes to brown and then grizzly. So if this is a black bear, it's absolutely huge. But let me know your thoughts right now. And just for reference real quick, I wanted to show you what the average black bear in America looks like. So I slowed this down just a little bit, but take a look at this. This is the black bear in America that you find in Arizona, other places. It's big, but is that what we saw? You decide. Okay guys, like I said, I got so many good clips for you. And now that I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, some of these might be a little shorter. Like, so instead of 18, 20 minutes, they might be 12, 16 minutes, like this one. But I need to read you this right now. I got this email and it's bothering me because the picture's going to zoom in on you and you'll be able to tell. But I think this might be the real deal. Okay, the subject line was, I don't know what I caught on my trail camera. Very specific. This person's name, all they would tell me is Patrick L. from Georgia, okay? And this is what he said. Hey there, MTC. Not sure if this is the kind of thing you guys post, which by the way, it 100% is, but I figured I'd send this in just in case. This came off one of my trail cams last week. I've got a few set up near an old power line trail behind my property. It's this weird stretch of woods nobody really goes into anymore. Just deer and the occasional black bear. Anyway, the weird part is that the sensor did not trigger until after this thing was already walking through the frame. So it's hard to tell in the picture, but it was moving really fast, too fast for something of that size. You can kind of see the blur if you look closely near the legs. And it's not a bear. Believe me, I've lived here for 14 years. I've seen dozens of them. Bears don't walk like that. And this thing is tall, way taller than me, and I'm 6'3". It also didn't make any sound, which creeped me out more than anything. Even the dogs were acting strange that night, pacing around and staring at the back door. So I showed it to my neighbor, and he told me to not go back there, at least alone. Said this wasn't the first time somebody saw something weird on that trail at night. So anyway, I thought you guys might want to take a look at this, you and your audience. Patrick from northern Georgia. So I don't know if any of you live in northern Georgia, but if you do, have you ever seen something like this? Here's the picture, and now I'll zoom in anymore. Cheers.